This is Ellen Miller interviewing
Rebecca Young.
Rebecca Young, and this is for Tracy Timby's class, Intro to Paralegal. What type of paralegal are you?
I work for a general practice firm, but we do majority immigration cases.
How many years have you been a paralegal for this type of law firm?
5 years.
5 years?
Yes.
Have you been a paralegal for other type of law?
I took a break about a year, worked for another defense firm, and we did a lot of commercial litigation cases, and that was about a year.
What is a typical day for you in the office?
There is never the same. Every day is a different day, and I guess it's just part of the nature of the business, and that's part of the reason why I love my job so much, because none of the cases is going to be identical. There are going to be some kind of similarity, but you never get the same case, and it's a lot of fun.
Do you take work home with you sometimes?
I do that all the time. All
the time?
Yes.
And how do the attorneys interact with the paralegals in this kind of a practice?
As my personal view, I always think the employment in this field is almost like a marriage. People always tell me you don't have to like your job, and you don't have to like the person you work for, but in this field you really have to like the person you work for, and it just wouldn't work without the harmony. It just wouldn't. It's a partnership. It takes a partnership.
How do paralegals interact with secretaries and other support staff in your office?
You have to learn how to delegate, and you have to give feedback, only for the reason that you are giving feedback to helping others to do a better job in the future. You're not gonna use that authority for your own personal pleasure. Let's say you're having a bad day. You are going to give some negative feedback because that might be the only way to make you feel powerful, or that might be the only way for you to make you feel better about yourself. But that just ethically wrong, I would think. You have to, but the key is you have to learn how to delegate. Without that, you're just unable to finish your assignment, and you have to give feedback.
What kind of education best prepares a paralegal to work in this kind of an office?
The more the better. You have to keep yourself updated constantly, because the law changes, and there's always some new case law, and you have to update yourself constantly to catch up, and there's lots of competition.
What's the most frustrating aspect of the job?
That's a part of the job.
Are you glad you became this kind of paralegal in this kind of office?
Yes, I'm very happy.
Are you part of any paralegal association?
I'm actually the chairperson of the committee, the programs committee of that's a long title. I'm the chairperson of the programs committee of the Philadelphia Association of Paralegals.
Okay. What advice would you give to someone who wants to become a paralegal like yourself?
Never stop learning, and you always have to be able to receive feedback, both negative feedback and the positive feedback, because without feedback, the picture of you is nothing but a fantasy. You have to see yourself from the reflections of others.
Do you mind sharing how much you made when you first started out?
I do not mind. I made $10 an hour.
Okay. Thank you very much for the interview.
Would you like to know how much I make now?
If you'd be glad to share that, yes.
I'm very glad. I'm making 30,000 an hour now.
Wow, that's great. All right. Thank you.